But I do want to focus on this because, like I said, the vast majority of the people who are listening who are conservative may have different views, especially if they're libertarian about this. I'm interested in the role of legal pornography in the fight against human trafficking too. Okay, so for instance, Pornhub, the biggest pornographic website out there right now, just got caught for having child pornography on their website. Okay, so this is kind of tying all together with deep state and big corporations and all that stuff. So anyway, they were just caught with having this, and of course, they immediately came out with a good PR campaign and dismissed any knowledge of it, and then conveniently a day later changed their user policy where only verified accounts can upload content, because point in fact, they were uploading child pornography or allowing people to upload child pornography onto their site. So now, I'm just, even outside of the child pornography thing, I have a concern.
There.
What's that?
Let's stop for a second.
Yeah.
Why did that happen? Why did that positive change occur? It only happened because good people stood up and asserted themselves and said this was harmful and bad. Change must come. And they demanded it. They didn't stay home and wring their hands and feel sorry for the children. They stood up and said, this is harmful. It's an abomination. It will not stand. We're going to drive this. We will attack you legally, and we will drive this from our nation. That's what we have to be as Christians.
Yeah. We got to get back to this idea. I don't know if you know Sam Childress or not, or have ever heard of him, the machine gun preacher. But anyway, Sam says this. He's a controversial dude, but he does say this, and I love it. He says, before you judge me for what I'm doing, ask yourself, what would you want me to do if it was your kid? Now, I think Christians have to ask themselves this question. If this was your child who was being trafficked, if this was your child who was being abducted, would you want the vast majority of churches to keep on pretending that everything's okay, figure out how to get blessed on a Sunday morning, or would you want this thing to be attacked with every bit of force that we could possibly muster to fight against this incredible evil in our nation?
I want to do this right now. I want to ask everybody that's listening to this. Put yourself into the child's space. Now you're the child. You're locked in a dog kennel, literally a dog kennel, and you're kept God knows where. And you're fed only God knows what kind of pathetic scraps. You've got no medical attention. Your body is battered and bruised and neglected, and you're taken out of that cage only to be raped by who knows what kind of abusive thug and put back in. That's your existence. Would you not be praying for all your worth that somebody was doing something to get you out of there? Somebody was coming for you, that you weren't forgotten, and that people weren't just sitting at home wishing that things were better, that they would actually care enough to do a little something to change your situation, so that millions more children next year aren't going to be put into the same situation and add to the horror, add to the suffering. Wouldn't you hope and pray for somebody to do something?
Catch new episodes of Indie Thinker with Reed Uberman for free right now by going to YouTube or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Simply type Indie Thinker with Reed Uberman in the search bar and click on my face. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe to stay informed when a new episode drops.